You're listening to WIUX LP Bloomington? No, we are not LP Bloomington. We are.
Bro has never been on 99.1 before. I genuinely don't know where that came from.
I'm used to radio production. You're listening to WIUX's B-side, Internet Radio. This is the Universal Remote Radio Show.
Yippee!
We're back. Our theme for this week, and I'll explain it real quick before we introduce ourselves, is college radio core / songs that embody the spirit of college radio / songs that belong on college radio forever. If that doesn't make sense, we'll kind of explain the songs we chose and how they kind of embody college radio, assuming we have time. But anyways, I'm Xander.
I'm Jess. I low-key interpreted this as artists that are college radio core, not particularly songs. But you know what?
It's the artists too. That works.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, our first song that we have for you today is a band that got their start and their popularity from college radio initially, and this is the song that I feel like embodies the spirit of it from their first album. This is Radio Free Europe by REM.
Beside yourself and radius gonna stay. Reason it could polish up the brain. Put that up your wall. That this isn't country at all.
That was Radio Free Europe by REM. I was going to do a stupid bit related to REM, but I decided not to do it because it wasn't funny. So you guys should be glad that you didn't have to hear my horrible bit. However, this next artist is like, if I had to choose one of these artists, maybe not one, but like top 3, Neutral Milk Hotel are so college radio core. I feel like this song has probably already been played today on WIUX. This is An Aeroplane Over the Sea by Neutral Milk Hotel.
What a beautiful face I have found in this place that is circling all around the sun. What a beautiful dream that could flash on the screen in a blink of an eye and be gone from me. Soft and sweet, let me hold it close and keep it here with me. And one day we will die and our ashes will fly from the aeroplane over the sea. But for now we are young, let us lay in the sun and count every beautiful thing we can see. Love to be in the arms of all I'm keeping here with me. That sounds from the street. There are lights in the clouds and there's ghosts all around. Hear a voice as it's rolling and ringing through me. Soft and sweet, how the notes all bend and reach above the tree. Now how I remember you, through your mouth to make those muscles move, made your voice so smooth and sweet. But now we keep where we don't know all secrets, sleep in winter clothes with one you loved so long ago. Now we don't even know his name. What a beautiful face I have found in this place that is circling all around the sun. And when we meet on a cloud, I'll be laughing out loud. I'll be laughing with everyone I see. Can't believe how strange it is to be anything at all.
That was In the Aeroplane Over the Sea by Neutral Milk Hotel. Blech, I can't talk. Anyways, this next artist that we've got for you is The Smiths, and I don't think I need to particularly explain why The Smiths are very ingrained in college radio. But I will explain, or I will share a story that my professor in my history of punk rock class shared to me when we got to The Smiths. Apparently, a couple years before I had it, a student, they get to The Smiths on the slide show that they're on, which I think was the college radio unit, actually. And they get to The Smiths slide, and a student just stood up, says, "Fuck Morrissey," and then I think he said he walked out, which is...
Correct response.
Yeah, that's...
I love Morrissey's politics. I didn't know he made such fucking terrible music. We hate Morrissey's politics.
Yes. Anyways, they make some beautiful jangly guitar music though. This is This Charming Man by the Smiths.
Punctured bicycle on a hillside desolate. Will nature make a man of me yet? When in this charming car, this charming man, why pamper life's complexity when the leather runs smooth on the passenger seat? About these things, I would go out tonight, but I haven't got a stitch to wear. This man said it's gruesome that someone so handsome should care. Na, 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 na. This child. About these things, he knows so much about these things, he knows so much about these things.
That was This Charming Man by the Smiths. This next band is also very quintessential college radio. Wow, it's almost like we picked songs for the theme.
True.
I thought you had a comparison.
I didn't.
No, I low-key didn't hear his comparison about Wilco anyway. I just spoiled the band! Well, now you've listened to the song. Rough. This is I'm Trying to Break Your Heart by Wilco.
let's undress just like cross-eyed strangers. This is not a joke, so please stop smiling. What was I thinking when I said it didn't hurt? I wanna grab through those brown eyes dreaming, take you from the inside, baby, hold on tight. You were so right when you said I've been drinking. What was I thinking when we said goodnight? I wanna hold you in the Bible black pre-dawn. You're quite a quiet domino. Bury me now. Take off your band-aid, cause I don't believe in touchdowns. What was I thinking when we said hello? I always thought that if I held you tightly, you would always love me like you did back then. Then I fell asleep in the city, kept blinking. What was I thinking when I let you back in? I am trying to break your heart. I am trying to break your heart. You still are lying if I said it wasn't easy. I am trying to break your heart.
That was I Am Trying to Break Your Heart by Wilco. Up next, we've got a band that genuinely, I think, embodies indie rock and thus also embodies college radio. I don't think there's anything that can describe this band other than just the word cool. Yeah, they're so good. Speaking of the word cool, this is the song Cool Thing by Sonic Youth.
That was Cool Thing by Sonic Youth, and the next band I think is personally funny to me because my sister listens to like One Direction almost exclusively, and in 2020 she thought that she found this band organically and asked my mother if she knew of them in the 80s, and my mom went, "Jill, everyone in the 80s knew who the fucking Dead Milkmen were." Like verbatim. and I think that's really funny. This is Jellyfish Heaven by the Dead Milkmen.
Gotta go somewhere when you die, so why not see the world through jellyfish eyes? Jellyfish heaven, where jellyfish go to get away from Mormons and drunk Eskimos. Jellyfish heaven is a lot like LA. If you're bad, you'll go to hell. The jellyfish will sting you and your body will swell. Jellyfish heaven in the big blue sea, where it's too cold to surf and it's too warm to ski. Jellyfish heaven is full of dead jellyfish. People always saying, I won't eat jellyfish, cause they ain't got no bones and you can't make a wish. People always shouting, don't go swimming near those things, but when they're close to dying, you can hear them sing. Jellyfish heaven is not like Japan. Jellyfish heaven is not like Thailand. Jellyfish heaven is a lot like LA. Sweet jellyfish, sweet jellyfish. I'm dazed and confused for so long it's not true. I wanted a jellyfish, never falling for you. Lots of people talking, few of them know. Soul of a jellyfish was created below. Father don't preach, I'm gonna keep my jellyfish. I've been tied to the jellyfish, tied to the jellyfish, tied to the jellyfish. Oh Lord, I feel like I'm dying.
That was Jellyfish Heaven by the Dead Milkmen.
I frequently think of what the equivalent of Papa don't preach, I'm gonna keep my jellyfish would be in 2025, because this is from like 1988 and I just know that was like really funny at the time.
Yeah.
Something 6'7" jellyfish.
True. Anyways, I have a confession to make about this next song, and the theme in general. I like shamelessly stole this from one of the WIUX director board meeting icebreakers, where the question was, what song would you, if you could choose, would play on college radio forever? And this is one of the songs someone else said, and I thought about it and went, yeah, this is definitely the case. And the band Pavement also fits it so well with their kind of talk singy indie rock style. It's Pavement. This is the song Cut Your Hair by Pavement.
Darling, don't you go and cut your hair. Do you think it's gonna make him change? I'm just a boy with a new haircut, and that's a pretty nice haircut. Torture like a puzzle, hitmen wearing muzzles. Hesitate to die, look around, around. The second drummer drowned, his telephone is found. Music scene is crazy, bands start up each and every day. I saw another one just the other day, a special new band. I don't remember lying, I don't remember a line, I don't remember a word, but I don't care, I care, I really don't care. Did you see the drummer's hair? no big hair. Songs mean a lot when songs are bought, and so are you. Face right down to the practice room. Tension and fame's a career, 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 career,
That was Cut Your Hair by Pavement. The next song is from another indie darling who may or may not have killed himself. Genuinely, no one will ever know.
Yeah, it's enough of a mystery that it will probably never be known by the people who... I don't know what I'm saying. Whatever.
I feel like only his girlfriend knows.
Yeah.
And no one else will ever know.
True.
But alas, this is Cupid's Trick by Elliott Smith.
absent and numb from shock, reaching around for the hands of the clock. Sugar light, lit me up, it's my life. Sugar lit me up, it's my life. Sugar lit me up, it's my life. Sugar lit me up. Cupid's trick comes down to shake and deal the stupid kick that makes me real. Sugar light, lit me up, it's my life. Sugar lit me up, it's my life. Sugar lit me up, it's my life. Sugar lit me She's shaking down, it's never over and done. So keep me going. It's my life. Sugar lit me up, it's my life. Sugar lit me up, it's my life. Sugar lit me up.
That was Cupid's Trick by Elliott Smith. And up next, we have a song that I feel like very few people in this world get. Other than, I think another radio show also played this over the summer, and it's partially why I thought of it for this theme. And also the band itself is very college radio core. We have the song Monkey's Gone to Heaven by Pixies. Nobody else will get this song the way I get the song except for Street Talk. Shout out Street Talk. I think they played it over the summer. Yeah. This song's awesome. You can read into the lyrics as much or as little as you want, and it's fantastic. This is, yeah, I said it before, but this is Monkeys Gone to Heaven by the Pixies.
There was a guy. An underwater guy who controlled the sea. Got killed by 10 million pounds of sludge from New York and New Jersey.
That was Monkey Gone to Heaven by the Pixies, and I don't think that this next band is college radio core because it's literally just my autistic shoegaze obsession band.
I disagree. It's very college radio core. It is. I think it is one of the more underappreciated dream pop acts, and they do tend to get a bit more appreciation on college radio. But that's just my take on it.
I'm so glad that I conditioned him into saying that. I never thought that would come out of his mouth. That's some shit that would come out of my mouth. I'm proud of you. This is pulling our weight by the radio department. But Xander's got a little comment first.
No, I don't.
Oh, no, he doesn't. Lol.
In time we might walk the straight line.
That was Pulling Our Weight by the Radio Department. Up next, this next band, Black Country New Road. I feel this is a very college radio core band. And I don't think this band becomes as college radio core as it is without the pretentious music nerds behind it shouting them out constantly as often as they did early on when they were way less accessible. And they're still, to some extent, like, even this album that it's on is still not as accessible, but it became a very big indie rock darling album. And I think this is one of their most accessible songs on it that I feel like is the most college radio core out of their entire discography. Shout out Warhammer 40K. This is Chaos Space Marine by Black Country New Road.
And though England is mine, I must leave it all behind. The war is over, lift the anchors, set an open course for New York state lines. I think of all that went wrong. The sailor boys light up in song and they sing of London. Love they made there, will it really last? Anytime. What's that you said to me? Oh, I'm a Chaos Space Marine, so what? I love you, darling, will you take my metal hand? It's cold, in time you will find these things take up space inside your mind, where you could be keeping honest thoughts of the sea alone. So I'm leaving this body, and I'm never coming home again, yeah. I'll bury the axe here, between the window and the kingdom of men. Oh, I'm becoming a worm now, and I'm looking for a place to live, yeah. Here I come now.
That was Chaos Space Marine by Black Country New Road. And if Hayden or Ethan are listening, I need you two to talk about Warhammer. I need you guys to stop being awkward and become friends. I will make you guys have a forced playdate, but neither of you are listening, so that's okay. The next, I think they're both at work or doing homework or in class. But the next song we're going to play, very quintessential indie band. I think Peach Pit is also played on WIUX at least 5 times a day. on both stations. This is from their 2020 album that Xander thinks is mid, but I haven't listened to anything past 2020, so I couldn't tell you. This is You and Your Friends by Peach Pit.
Since 10th grade, had you locked and leaving if this could wrap around and through ya. I'll be at the spot of river, thought you'd be there anyway. Where'd you think we're meeting? Come on, let me hear it. Everyone's a villain, baby, safe for you. She's freezing in the kitchen. Won't you let me be the best one that you know?
One last modern song that we got for you guys. Wait, sorry. That was You and Your Friends by Peach Pit. That song's really good. Shampoo Bottles is really good as well. I don't think the entire album is mid. But anyways, one last modern song for you guys. I think this last song embodies the entire spirit of college radio. This is Not My Night by Couch Dog.
Myself going on stare at my phone. All my friends are getting trashed while I take shots of my own. Somebody offered me some weed, but I was already high. It's time to leave, can't find the keys, and Jim is too drunk to drive. Dance with me, I promise I'll have just one more dream. Lay in the street, the concrete's not as cold as you think. Lost my friends, the sirens sing again on the weekends. I need you to walk me home, but you're never going to. Someone in your bed tonight, they left their shoes at the door. Cuddle up beside their arms while I'm passed out on the floor. Somebody tried to make me leave, but I had already left. My mind is gone, it's on the lawn where you took off with your ex. Dance with me, I promise I'll have just one more dream. Lay in the street, the concrete's not as cold as you think. Lost my friends, the sirens sing again on the weekends. I need you to walk me home, but you're never going to. You're never going to. Dance with me, I promise I'll have just one more dream. Lay in the street, the concrete's not as cold as you think. Lost my friends, the sirens sing again on the weekends. I need you to walk me home, but you're never going to.
That was Not My Night by Couchdog.
Actually, this is our night for Universal Remote. This was a good night for Universal Remote.
True. But that's all we have time for. Thank you all for tuning in. If
Make
you'd
sure
like,
you stay tuned in for the next show because they're awesome too.
true. Shout out Earworm.
Yes, I love Earworm. That's like very genuine.
Yeah.
Yes!
And
The host of Earworm is jumping up and down right now, and I just want them to know that we love them.
true. Anyways, our next show's next Thursday. If you want to stay tuned to the theme announcement, feel free to check out our Instagram at universalremote_WIUX. We will also post the set list from this show as well as the recording of this show. It will be live on there. Yeah. Thank you all for tuning in.
Tanks.
Bye bye.
The